Hi, I'm Ginevra Collins, and we're coming to you live today from the International House of Prayer in Kansas City. I'm here with Kirk Bennett, and we're going to share with you a little bit about the U.S. House of Prayer Leadership School that's coming up. So Kirk, tell us a little bit about this school. We're calling it a school, it's not a conference, right?
Yeah.
So why is it different than a conference?
Yeah, we at Seven Thunders are really burdened for the impartation of the message and the integration of the message into life. And so this school, this U.S. House of Prayer Leaders School, is actually a 5-day intensive where we're going to actually live the lifestyle together. We're going to encounter God for 5 days. There's going to be topics, there's going to be teachings, but there's going to be that integration. How do we take what we've heard into a place where we can develop it into our lifestyle? How do we schedule these encounters with God? We're going to touch on all kinds of topics during this thing, but the power of it, the part that I'm really excited about is I have selected coaches who are going to sit at tables of 10 and 20 people.
Oh, wow.
And every afternoon and just walk with them through the challenges that they're facing in the leadership of a house of prayer.
Wow. So Kirk, you've brought in coaches to really talk and teach. So what kind of people are you hoping to come? Who are you looking for?
Yeah. First of all, we're looking for House of Prayer directors. I know personally over 100 House of Prayer directors. I know many of them in the California area, and I really believe that House of Prayer directors can gain from this because they have a different set of questions than the guy just walking in the door and then the person even who's participating in a House of Prayer. They have a different set of questions, and I know what those questions are. We're going to address many of those. Secondly, I'm looking for musical leaders in the house of prayer. Their lead musician, as it were, who is trying to develop a sound out of their house of prayer. We want to help coach them in developing the sound that's distinct to who they are. Thirdly, we're looking for house of prayer leaders of any type who are involved somewhere in the leadership structure. And fourthly, anyone who wants to come and get trained. Maybe you're starting a house of prayer. Maybe you feel like this is going to be your journey one day. And so not necessarily in that order, but we're really hoping for the leadership structures of houses of prayer to come.
So the door is really wide open. You're looking for leaders, coaches, musicians, and then anyone who says, I have a heart to really do the house of prayer.
But it's limited. We're limiting the registration so we can get the personal touch.
Absolutely.
And so it's not like we want 1,000 people to come to this. Yeah. We are after 150 people, plus or minus, that we can get real, authentic communication into and integration of their lifestyle into this.
I love that family style dynamic too, that comes just that one-on-one
We have
touch.
a blast doing that.
That's so fun. So tell us a little bit about what's happened on on the other schools that you've done already. Give us a couple
great
stories.
Story I just heard last week as feedback from a school that we did a month or so ago. And in that school we had pastors, we had worship leaders, and we had house of prayer leaders come. And they were grappling with these things, and one guy went back and his leadership team reported to me and said, our pastor is completely different. He's transformed. He is really working on teaching, and he feels not only like he gained at the conference, but that he actually gave at the conference because you're around people who are living and grappling with the same things that you are. And so there's lots of time around the table to talk, and he was talking and helping others, and others were helping him, and he was getting perspective of the whole movement rather than just perspective of his house of prayer and prayer room.
Wow.
Yeah.
And God is he's so excited about house of prayer. Like he really wants to build this house on the earth. So, we want to get more people registered. We want you guys to really find a way to be able to come to this. So, Kirk, what are the dates? How do they register? How do they get to be a part?
Yeah, it's August 11th through the 16th at Big Bear in Southern California, which is a big resort area. And we've gotten incredible prices at a camp called Cedar Lake. And it is a well-known camp. And we know the people there. And they've said, we want to get you a great deal so we can really facilitate the House of Prayer. And they actually have one going on at Cedar Lake.
Wow.
And so August 11th through the 16th. You can sign up at Eventbrite, which should be right across your screen somewhere around here right now, and that Eventbrite website, or you can go onto our website at seventhunders.org or onto our fan page on Facebook at seventhunders.org as well. So come on out.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing you soon.
Big Bear, you're going to love it.
Right?
7,000 feet. We're going to have a blast. Ginevra's going to be there.
Yeah.
Tom, the guy, is going to be there. Right there. There he is.
Well, we'll see you soon.